Alright, we're back. And this time we're trying to break Pikachu out of jail. I don't know what's going on with it, but welcome back to Detective Pikachu Returns. This is going to be the third case, and we're going to really jump into it right now. So, anyway, ask the officer if visitors are allowed. This is a reception area. State your business.
Excuse me?
My partner Pikachu is being detained by the police. Is this where they're keeping him? Detained Pokemon are held in custody at the station, yes. How is Pikachu doing? Would it be possible for me to see him? I'm afraid that won't be possible without express permission from the headquarters. Furthermore, I'm unable to share any information related to an ongoing investigation. You can't be serious.
Tim, I thought I'd find you here.
Yeah, who's this?
Inspector Holiday. And Chief Butler.
I understand how concerned you are about your Pikachu. Don't worry, the Pokemon Protection Bureau is a safe place.
That shirt's like 2 sizes too small. One of those buttons is going to pop out and hit me in the eye. You're going to be detained for poking my eye out with that button, dude. We'll be holding Pikachu in custody here for a while. He's suspected of causing property damage last night in the Fountain Plaza. Pikachu would never do that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got proof. That being said, we're still investigating the matter, and I can't allow any visits before the dust settles. So there's really no way I can see him? Look, I'm sure this is tough for you, but we don't do special treatment here. Not even for you, young detective. Anyway, kiddo, I'll see you around. Well, good thing they didn't talk to me about the factory worker in the previous game 2 years ago, because that, we're not in trouble for, and we got away. Who buried the body? I don't remember. Anyway, Frank Holiday, hey, what's up? Am I right in assuming that you can't tell me anything either, Inspector? I'm afraid it's just as Chief Butler says. I'll do what I can to arrange a visit for you. Come back to the reception area sometime this afternoon. Really? Thanks so much. Don't mention it, Tim. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to have a chat with you tonight. I'd rather not go into details here, so let's meet near the station after sundown. Alright, I'll see you this evening. I know this must be rough, but hang in there, Tim. Thanks to Inspector Holiday, I'll be able to meet with Pikachu this afternoon. Until then, I'll just do what I can. First, I think I'll go check out the scene of the crime. I don't believe Pikachu would destroy anything. The police must have gotten the wrong idea somehow. Investigate the crime scene at the Fountain Plaza to narrow down the list of the Pokemon that could have been involved. Alright, apparently someone broke something there, but the culprit has to be someone other than Pikachu. Assuming that the culprit is a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon could it have been? There might be some evidence left behind, so let's go find out who the real culprit is. Wow, this is interesting. I don't know what's going to happen here. What do you guys think? Could it be like a ghost Pokemon? I don't know. Fountain Plaza is down the street from the police station next to the Hi-Hat Cafe. I should head there right away. Okay, here's the oh my gosh, Intellion. That's kind of cool. Here's a Hi-Hat Cafe. Oh, someone's there?
Wait, is that Brad?
Yeah, what's he doing there?
Why is he at the crime scene?
Wow, the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime, huh? Was Brad examining that Slowpoke statue? I better take a look myself.
Alright.
So this is the scene of the crime. Maybe I can learn something by examining any traces the culprit left behind. Whoa, I see electrical, stones? How are these still electrified?
Oh!
There are fragments of the Slowpoke statue on the ground. That statue must have been broken by a Pokemon move. Maybe I should pick one up for a better look. Ow! My hands got numb. These fragments must be charged with electricity. Tim! Use your eyes, man. Can't you see electricity? Oh, Tim. The more things change, the more they stay the same, man. You don't have Detective Pikachu to, be your crutch. Alright, what about this hole, the singe? The grass has been scorched. It must have been caused by a Pokemon that generates a lot of heat. Uh-huh. What else do we see? How about this kid? Okay, we don't care about the kid. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, tell me about this tail. Slowpoke's been broken. That must be what Brad meant by property damage. The statue's got scorch marks on it. Okay, scorch marks on the Slowpoke statue? Anything else? Little kid? I don't think there's anything else here. Who would have seen anything? The lamp? The water? I don't think there's anything else over here. Oh, here we go. What's at the water? I guess it must have been spilled out of the fountain. Okay. Peculiar. I think I've seen everything there is to see. You think or you know? Alright.
Let's think.
Okay, let's deduce. Alright, time to deuce. Let's do it. Oh, look at that substitute. I love that. I think it's safe to say this incident was caused by a... let's see. Looking at the evidence, it might be possible to figure out who the culprit is. An electric type? I mean, the statue fragments are charged with electricity because an electric type Pokemon was involved. The grass is scorched because a fire type Pokemon was involved. Water type? Maybe. Fighting type? How do you even deduce this? It's all of the above. It could be all of them. I'm just going to say electric because the things are still there. But I'm going to also say fire. No? Electric?
Okay.
I mean, that's what I wanted to say. Hey. Oh, man. Okay, so I think it was broken with an electric type move. But Pikachu can't use electric type moves, so this crime must have been committed by another Pokemon. It can be tough to prove that Pikachu can't use any moves, though. I better find another way to prove Pikachu's innocence. Because we also saw the ending of Detective Pikachu 1, where Pikachu can use moves. He used Thunderbolt in order to save the day. So don't give me that. Pikachu is fully capable. Where did Pikachu go last night? I don't know. Maybe we can provide him with an alibi. I should go where Pikachu most likely was and hear what the people have to say. Pikachu goes to the Hi-Hat Cafe at night. We've already seen that. So let's go over and see what's going on. After we got back from the ruins yesterday, Pikachu went out on his own. And knowing him, Pikachu might have gone back to the Hi-Hat Cafe. We're going to go check with Pablo. Alright, Pablo. You see Pikachu here last night? Hey, welcome. I see Pikachu's not with you today. We're actually on our way here this morning, but the police stopped us out in front and arrested Pikachu. Wait, Pikachu was arrested? We're talking about your Pikachu, right? You know, now that you mention it, I did hear commotion outside earlier. That must have been it. Did Pikachu do something bad? The police are saying that Pikachu is the one who damaged the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza. But there's no way that Pikachu could have done it. I mean, he can't even use moves. Yeah, no way you can deal that sort of damage without using moves. And besides, the statue got busted up last night, right? Pikachu was here at the cafe last night. Really? Please tell me more. Okay.
Excuse me?
Please tell me more about when Pikachu came here last night. Oh, it was the same as always. I gave him his usual cup of freshly brewed black coffee. He sure seemed to enjoy it. What about what time was that last night? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I guess we can't establish an alibi then. Oh, he was still here when the evening news was playing on TV. Okay. So we have to find out the hours of the evening news. Oh, don't apologize. You've been a huge help. Cool.
Excuse me?
Okay, so you already knew about what happened to the Slowpoke statue. Yeah, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard about it this morning. Such a shame. It must have been a really strong Pokemon if it could damage that Slowpoke statue. That thing looks solid. I really doubt your Pikachu could deal that kind of damage. You can say that again as much as he'd hate to hear it. Pardon me then. Jokes aside, I doubt the incident went unnoticed. Some of the customers here may be able to tell you what happened about it. Go ahead, ask around. Alright, thanks, Pablo. Alright, Milcery. Hey, Ludicolo, you got any idea on Pikachu? Oh, you don't. Okay. Cool, here's a set. Oh, that's fun. You don't really get to see this part inside the Detective Pikachu first game. Time to wake up, Snivy. Hi, Snivy. How about you?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, random sir in a suit. Office worker. May I call you worker? Great. Depends on who's asking. I'm trying to eat here, you know. I don't mean to inconvenience you. I'm actually investigating the incident at the Fountain Plaza. You must be that detective kid. In that case, I'd be happy to help. Oh, now you are. Did you happen to see Pikachu yesterday? I did indeed, last night at Fountain Plaza. Oh, please tell me more. By the time I saw Pikachu, the Slowpoke statue had already been damaged. I only saw Pikachu from behind as it was leaving, but there was no mistaking that yellow back. Was it a Ditto? Was there a Ditto involved to frame Pikachu? The Pikachu just wandered off somewhere afterwards. I see.
Excuse me?
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Did you hear what happened to the Slowpoke statue? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. It shattered. Such an awful thing to do, breaking a statue like that. You're investigating the incident, right? I hope you catch whoever did it. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can. Okay, so you don't know much. None of these people know anything. I better interview what? Milcery? Okay, Ludicolo's not saying anything. I'm trying to ask everyone. Where did this guy come from? Did you... What? Young man? The food and drinks here are fantastic. The place is really the best. Hey, let me ask you about Pikachu.
Excuse me.
Did you see Pikachu last night? A Pikachu? Let me see. I did see one a few minutes ago. I went to the police station to pick up something I'd lost and I saw Pikachu there. Really? How did it look? He seemed to be sleeping. An officer was carrying him into the station. Okay. Sleeping? How could he just doze off with all that's been going on? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Excuse me.
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Oh, yeah. I hear it was kind of wild. I haven't been to see the plaza myself, though.
Oh.
Oh, it's afternoon already. Maybe I can visit Pikachu now. I'll head to the police station. Yeah, no one really knows anything, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, the police station. We didn't even say hi to the Intellion. I don't have time for a small talk. I gotta go rescue my buddy. Otherwise, I won't be able to solve any other crimes, because we know how Tim is, unfortunately. Oh, am I here? This is where I have to go? Oh, your request has been approved by Inspector Holliday. You're now allowed to visit Pikachu.
Thank you.
Thank goodness. But before that, Tim, let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. You can visit your partner a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Okay. Are you ready to visit your partner? Yeah. Okay, then follow me. What does that mean, they cannot be consecutive visits? What? What's that matter? Well, I finally get to see Pikachu. I wonder how he's holding up. Apologies for the wait. Here's Pikachu to see you. Huh, so this is the visitation room.
Tim!
Pikachu. Thank goodness. You really had me worried.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't call attention to us.
Oh, right.
Are you alright, Pikachu? This all happened so suddenly, I've been really worried. I don't blame you, just think, a great detective like me being accused of a crime. Ha! Ha! We know what happened at the factory. Don't give me that. The Pokemon Production Bureau thinks you broke the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza. I took a look around the scene myself. The statue fragments I found were electrified. That means the culprit is a Pokemon that can use electric-type moves. Hey, wait a minute. I can't use any moves. Don't worry, I know. You couldn't be the culprit. But I can't tell the PPB anything you've said. They'd never believe me. Yeah, if you tell them Pikachu says he's innocent, they're just going to look at you funny. I want you to tell me everything you know, Pikachu. I'm going to prove your innocence. I knew I could depend on you. Sure, ask away. Okay, so is this going to be Luxray somehow? Well, how? Luxray's in jail. So who's an electric Pokemon in the area that's done that? What were you doing last night? After we split up, I head to the Hi-Hat Cafe. I wanted to sit down and think over what happened last night and how all the cases we've handled so far might be connected. For that, I needed coffee. I stopped by the plaza on my way to the cafe, but at that point, the Slowpoke statue was unharmed. Okay. Good to know. Maybe there's another Pokemon around there. Maybe ones that could use electric-type moves? No, I didn't see any. The culprit must have been arrived after I left. I see. How about after you got to the cafe? Anything strange happen? Now that you mention it, while I was relaxing in the cafe, I remember hearing a loud clap of thunder or something outside. Thunder, eh? It might have been the sound of an electric-type move that damaged the statue. About what time did you hear the sound? I don't remember the exact time, but I know that the evening news was on when I heard the noise. Okay, how am I going to prove this in the court of law? Thanks, Pikachu. What have you been up to since the arrest? What happened after Brad took you away? I fell asleep in the car. By the time I woke up, I was in the detainment room. Okay, that doesn't matter. Wait, you fell asleep in the car. Was it especially comfortable or something? No more than any other car, I suppose. Not sure why I zonked out. That's not the only strange thing that has happened, though. There have been many times in the station where I've just lost my memory. Oh, he still got that thing on his back. Tim, you can't see that thing on his back? I can see it right here. Wait, what? One moment I'll be in the detainment room. The next, I'll be up on the roof with no idea how I got there. I heard an announcement that it was time to exercise, but I don't remember walking there myself. Yeah, it almost sounds like something's using hypnosis on you. I haven't seen any Pokemon here that can use a move like that, though. Dude, Pikachu, I see it on your back, man. Come on, Tim. Be a detective. I got a bad feeling about this situation. The whole place seems off. All the other Pokemon here keep giving me a hard time. I think I drew out too much attention. One even knocked me out with a move earlier. What? Are you okay? You're not injured, are you? No, nothing serious, but boy, does it sting. It was a pretty strong attack. Well, I'm glad you're alright, but try to stay out of trouble, okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be more careful next time. I hope you and the others can get along. About how many other people are being held with you? I've met 5 others. All of them have a weird gizmo stuck on their back, too. Come to think of it. It's probably a tag or something the PPB are using to keep track of us. If that's true, then they may also be able to use it to track you. No grand escape plans, okay? Me? Escape? I'd never. I'm gonna get out of here the right way by proving my innocence. Okay. Based on what you told me, I think I could pin down where you were when the crime took place. Oh, really? Yeah, just let me look back over my case notebook.
Let's think.
Let's think. What was Pikachu doing when the incident occurred? Well, he was in the Hi-Hat Cafe. Yeah. He was in the Hi-Hat Cafe. Yeah, witnesses saw him there, too. Okay, Pablo said Pikachu was inside the cafe when the news was on, which proves that Pikachu was not at the scene of the crime when it occurred. He was at the Hi-Hat Cafe. So he does have a technical alibi with Pablo. Pablo saw him when the evening news was on.
Whoa.
Where did the other Pikachu go? It seems possible that there could be another Pikachu. Investigate the area around the fountain. Okay. Hang in there, Pikachu. I'm going to find the Pokemon that did this. Thanks, Tim. I'm counting on you. Just be careful while you investigate. Don't forget you're tracking down a Pokemon that can use powerful electric-type moves. Don't worry, Pikachu. I'll try not to get knocked out like you did. You had to bring that up, didn't you? As long as you understand. Chief Butler said he has proof that you committed the crime, Pikachu. So maybe there's another Pikachu in Rhyme City. Another Pikachu besides me? I think it's a little too early to make that conclusion, but I'll admit it's possible. I'll keep investigating what I can here in the at the station. There are a few other things nagging at me, too. Okay, I'll keep questioning people in the city. I mean, Ash's Pikachu came by.
Just hang in there.
Time's up. Hold on. We're not done yet.
What's wrong, Pikachu?
My body's moving on its own.
Huh? That light.
Oh, Tim. Detainment day 1, Tim, evening. Oh, man. Pikachu's acting really strange just now. Maybe that's what he meant when he was talking about losing his memory. I'm curious about that cube-shaped device on his back, too. There we go. Now you open your eyes. It's about time to meet Inspector Holliday. I'll run all my questions by him. Leave the police station. We gotta go find out. Do you guys think it's another Pikachu? Do you think it's a Ditto? Another electric-type Pokemon? Let's hear all of your thoughts at home. What do you think? There you are, Tim. Just as we agreed. Inspector Holliday. I sorry to drag you out like this. I know it must be a rough time for you. Now, I'd love to start our chat right away, but this might not be the best place. Let's talk over there.
Excuse me?
Thanks so much for arranging my visit with Pikachu, Inspector. That was the least I could do. I take it you're able to see him? Yeah, thanks to you, but you don't look too happy. Oh, I'm happy that I got to see him, but I feel like there's even more to worry about now. Did something happen? Before we get into that, Inspector, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course, go ahead. I'm gonna inspect the Inspector right now. Tell me about a Pikachu's detainment. No, I was surprised as you were. Apparently, Mayor Myers wants the PPB to detain more Pokemon. So Chief Butler's been detaining any Pokemon he thinks may be a problem. To be fair, the evidence he presents always makes for an open and shut case, so detaining the Pokemon isn't without justification. But what? Is there something that bothers you? His aggressive approach is concerning. He's got the PPB rounding up Pokemon left and right, and they're not even gathering testimonies from residents. He won't even allow it. Yeah, that's what happened with Pikachu too. Not that the PPB should be giving anyone special treatment, but even so, it just makes me wonder if this is really the way they should be approaching this. Tell me about Chief Butler. Can you tell me more about Chief Butler? I saw you together this afternoon. Do you two usually work together? Yeah, lately, yes, but it's not like we're shoulder to shoulder at every moment. Though if I'm being honest, it does feel like he's got his eye on me. What do you mean by that? On one hand, my job as a police inspector requires me to cooperate with the Pokemon Protection Bureau. On the other, I don't agree with Butler's methods. As I've said as much to Butler, but he just dismisses me and carries on unchanged. This is what happened several times, and I fear it's made Chief Butler a bit wary of me. Wary enough to keep an eye on me and make sure I don't do anything unnecessary. Wow, sounds like things have been rough for you too. Okay, tell me about the cube-shaped device that everyone's using. When I met with Pikachu, I noticed a cube-shaped device of some kind on his back. Do you know what that thing was? Those devices are attached to all Pokemon that have been detained. I've been told there's some sort of management tag for keeping track of detained Pokemon, but that's all I know. Even you don't fully know what those devices are. The PPB has a lot of secrets and they don't share them with anyone, not even the police. Their security is watertight, too, so it's hard for me to investigate them independently. Even so you can't even find out anymore, huh? Tell me about the Beedrill attack. You're talking about those Beedrill going berserk, right? Yeah, that's under PPB's jurisdiction. The police haven't been given any information about it. Interesting. We may cooperate with PPB, but we're largely kept in the dark about their operations and plans. Well, thanks. If anyone knew something, I thought it would be you. I wish I could help more. Oh no, I understand the situation's a bit better now, thanks to you. Okay, great. So
that's the situation.
That's the situation. What do you know?
This is quite the place for a conversation, gentlemen.
Yeah, what of it? Well, if it isn't the young detective, what a surprise. Evening, Chief Butler. Can I help you with something? No, I just happen to be passing by. But while I'm here, Inspector Holliday, I hope you're not making rash decisions without consulting me first. Wouldn't dream of it. Glad to hear it. After all, it's vital that the Bureau and the police both follow proper procedure. In any case, I'll excuse myself now. I find it hard to believe he just happened to be passing by at this exact moment. This is what I mean when I say he's got an eye on me. Yeah, be careful out there, Tim. Nothing good will come of it if Chief Butler sets his sights on you. So that's what you've been trying to tell me. I'm worried about you and Pikachu. Unfortunately, I can't do much to openly help you in my current situation. But I know you'll figure out how to prove Pikachu's innocence. I believe in you. Thank you, Inspector. Well, I'll see you later, Tim. You know, Tim has dealt with guys just as big as that one, right? Remember in the factory? He pushed a crate over the guy and then kicked him over a second floor. So you know what? Bring it on. And got away with it. Pikachu started acting weird when the cube-shaped device started glowing. I was told it's just a tag for management purposes, but I'm not so sure about that. The witness statements I heard about Pikachu raised some questions as well. Maybe I'll learn something if I ask around the other Pokemon that were detained. That said, there aren't many people out and about at this time of day. Oh, there might still be customers at the Hi-Hat Cafe. I'll head over there. Okay, great. Alright, let's go to the Hi-Hat Cafe. Yeah, not interested in that Pokemon. I'm going back to where I need to go. Oh, maybe there's going to be side quests or something. I don't know. I don't really need newspaper headlines I don't care about. So we'll see about that. Oh, good. I knew there'd still be some customers over here. I should ask around to see if anyone can tell me more about Pikachu being detained. Look at Politoed and Poliwag. Wow. And look at those, like, cutie flies on the keys. That's cute. We don't actually get to hear a song, though.
Excuse me.
Hey, may I ask you a question? Sure. What do you want?
Excuse me.
Have you seen a Pikachu around the city? If you're asking about Detective Pikachu, I've seen him on the news a few times. I'm looking for a regular Pikachu, not the detective. Then I'm afraid I can't help you, sorry. No need to apologize, thanks.
Excuse me.
Have you witnessed any Pokemon being detained? Yeah, I saw a group of Pokemon, 3, I believe, getting round up and taken away. Did you happen to see some kind of cube-shaped device as well? I did not. I did! Now that you mention it, one of the police had it. The Pokemon resisted at first, but they calmed down once those devices were on them. It's strange how they all went quiet so suddenly. So the police put those devices on the Pokemon to, like, calm them down. That does sound kind of unnatural. I wonder what those devices are. Do you come to this cafe often? I saw it showcased on TV a little while ago, so I came to check it out. This is my first time here. It's a really nice place, isn't it? The coffee's great, and that Ludicolo is so cute. Okay. Oh, hey, Ludicolo. Yep. Okay, you don't have anything? You don't... Ludicolo offers nothing in both games. Tim, you're back, but Pikachu still isn't released, eh? No, not yet. You know he's innocent. If the culprit was a Pikachu, it must have been a different one. Are you aware of any other Pikachu in the city? Not at the top of my head, no. I thought as much. Sorry I can't be more help. No, it's okay. Just talking about this with you was really helping me out. Speaking of which, there are a few other things I'd like to ask. Alright. Okay, have you seen the police detain any Pokemon? No, I spend most of my time here. But my customers might have seen something. Great, I'll ask them. Tell me about the cafe. Looks like you're busy. Yeah, thankful for that. You know, there's some Pokemon singing on the stage and back. They usually play rock, but it sounds like tonight they're doing ballads. I'm sure your investigation is keeping you busy, but if you got some spare time, feel free to hang out and hear them perform. I didn't know there were Pokemon like that in Rhyme City. They're all friends of Ludicolo. I'm glad so many Pokemon enjoy my humble little cafe. Alright, nice Rockruff.
Oh.
The news is on. Sounds more and more like Pokemon have been causing troubles, and the police have been detaining a lot of Pokemon. Pikachu's definitely not the only one. But there's nothing in the news about Pikachu's detainment yet. Okay, this guy doesn't have anything to say. Okay. I can't leave yet. I'm not done here. I'm not trying to leave. You.
Excuse me.
May I ask you a few questions? Alright, Ms. Office Worker. I'm investigating last night's incident, and I was hoping you can answer a few questions. She's like watching the show, and he's standing right in front of her. Okay, I suppose I can help you out. Okay, have you ever seen a Pikachu around the city? Detective Pikachu? Yes. Any other Pikachu? No. Okay, thanks. What about Pokemon detainment? Yeah, I saw Pangoro being taken into custody. At first I was scared of Pangoro because of its size, but it turned out to be surprisingly cute. And while it was walking with the police officer, Pangoro was waving its hand like it was dancing. Wait, dancing? Yeah, it flapped its hands around for a little while, just like it was dancing. Is that weird? Why would Pangoro do that? I really couldn't tell you. Fair enough. Strange story, though. Alright, you come by the cafe often? Yeah, you love the coffee. You love Pablo. Great. How about you? Let me stand right in front of you. I make a better door than a window. Alright, let me ask you a couple questions. About Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Have you seen any other Pikachu? Well, only Detective Pikachu here in the cafe. As for the other, no. Got it, thanks. Detained Pokemon. Have you witnessed any of them? Yeah, I saw a police officer taking an Impidimp away. Did you happen to see what kind of, some sort of cube-shaped device on it? Yeah, definitely. The police officer got one out. The Impidimp looked really happy. Practically snatched the thing right out of the officer's hands. It was so excited. Why? Does it have like a sweet scent? And they're like, oh, give me that? It must have been pretty carefree Impidimp. Do you come here often? Yeah, the food and the music's good. Politoad's a great band. Okay. Are we good here? Alright, we're deducing. What are those cube-shaped devices? Anything strange happen? Let's see. Well, one of them danced. Devices for making Pokemon dance? Fun toys? Devices for controlling Pokemon. Apparently some Pokemon that were resisting detainment suddenly calmed down. Maybe the cubes are devices that control Pokemon.
Okay.
Figured as much. Maybe the Pokemon Protection Bureau uses them for stuff like detaining rampaging Pokemon, but if that's the case, is Pikachu okay? I hope it doesn't have any negative effects on him. We're missing something, in the previous page. I'm curious in my notes. Where did the other Pikachu go? Oh, we still don't know. It's getting late. I'll continue my investigation tomorrow. Yeah, you've had a long day, Tim. Both you and the police have been burning the midnight oil lately, and I'm impressed. Oh, the police were here? Yeah, I saw Brad for a moment. He's going to the Fountain Plaza. Oh, really? Maybe I'll go ask Brad before I go home. Alright, Brad. Brad, man. See, like, Brad did not like us in the first Detective Pikachu, like, at all. What are you doing working out here so late? Why, hello there, great detective. I finished my work for today, actually. I thought I'd unwind a bit by gazing at the fountain before heading home. It's a shame someone went and broke the statue, though. With all due respect, Brad, Pikachu didn't do this. Is that so? And what are you doing out here at this hour? I'm trying to figure out what really happened in this case, and trying to find the real culprit. Well, good luck with that. Brad, wait, please. You came here this afternoon too, didn't you? So you saw me. Do you actually? No, huh? What is it, Brad? Oh, nothing. I think I'll be going home now. After all, tomorrow's bound to be another busy day. So many Pokemon to detain, so little time. You better get home soon, too. A kid like you shouldn't be out past his bedtime. Wow, okay, that's how you're gonna treat us? Brad looked like he was about to say something, but changed his mind. And he seemed to be deep in thought about something, which isn't like him at all. It does make me curious, but it doesn't change what I have to do. I just need to keep investigating the case. But as much as I like to keep investigating the scene, Fountain Plaza's gotten so dark that I doubt I'd find any new evidence. I'll call it a day and start up again tomorrow. That's when I'll track down the real culprit and solve this case. Tim is saying all this out loud, right? He's saying it all out loud. It's not in parentheses, like he's thinking it. Is it morning already? Oh, yeah. So this is going to be the next morning over here. So this is a great pause point right now. We're going to switch over to Pikachu and see what's going on. Maybe we could find out more information about the cubes on our backs. Maybe find out why Pangoro got taken in, or the Sableye, or the Impidimp. Anyway, let's continue to see what we have to do to get Pikachu out of here. Thanks for watching, as usual.